Good morning, welcome to Near Shores Prepping. I'm your host Greg. I hope you can see me. The sun's going in and out and we're having a windstorm. And living in the woods, we don't like windstorms. It's scary to us, hearing the trees cracking and breaking and falling down and everything else. We were hoping none of them come through the roof of our house. So we were up pretty much all night, and I just started reviewing some of the bookmarks. And one of the things that didn't make sense to me a couple years ago, but does now, is the statement from Klaus Swuab. Klaus Swuab, 2020 Economic Forum, the Great Reset, the United Nations Sustainable Living 2030, and look this up, Polygon. If you look up just some of those to educate yourself, to understand what's coming, to understand his statement when he says to the heads of states, to the bankers, the financiers, and everyone else, get ready to deal with an angrier world. He was telling them in no uncertain terms that there is going to be an uprising amongst us peasants because, one, prices are going to be super high. We can't afford to it. We have to downsize. We will have to be forced out of our fossil fuel cars into electric cars or commuter travel, all to be in lockstep with the Sustainable Living Theory 2030. Plant-based foods. If you think you're drinking almonds in that almond milk, you're not. There's less than a handful of almonds in that substance, and it's all soy and plant-based make-believe. Same with this phony meat. Make-believe meat. It's plant-based. It's fake. It's phony. But it's all part of the Green New Deal to force you to give up your fossil fuels by 2030. So that's going to make a lot of people angry. And he said, get ready. By forcing people to earn less, meaning spending more on food and electricity and shelter, you're actually earning less. You're not able to cover it because the prices are going to be so high. And that's how they're going to control you, friends. The Great Economic Reset is going to be the noose around your neck that if you don't comply, possibly through vaccines, possibly through cleaner living, dictated to you, people are going to be angry. So when you go to the gas pump and you say, how many hours do I have to work to put gas in the car to get to work, to get to the grocery store? Yeah, it's going to make you mad. And once you get to the grocery store, you're going to see empty shelving. Yeah, that's going to make you mad. And the stuff you do see in the grocery store suddenly has gone up 20 cents a can, 30 cents a can, whatever it is, the increase. Chicken wire. A roll of it used to be $79 at Tractor Supply. It is now $99. I just checked on it yesterday. So now I'm saying, how many hours do I have to work to pay for a $100 roll of chicken wire? That's the anger that's going to be building up, and it's going to pop off at some point through food rioting, through disobedience and everything else. And what's going to happen? The people in charge are going to use force and coercion to keep us down. If you don't believe me, look at it. He's telling you right to your face. He admits it. They're no longer hiding this, folks. This is no longer a conspiracy theory. Everybody was laughing. Oh, 2016 United Nations agenda. 2021 United Nations. That's all a joke. That's all conspiracy. No, it's not. They're rungs on the same ladder, and they're going forward with it, and they're not going to be happy until they achieve their goal. They've never stopped. And Sleepy Joe Biden is on board with it 100%. That's why he is not doing anything to lower or allow drilling. And instead, he's saying, I'm going to drain our oil reserves that we paid $1 a gallon. We're going to release that to lower the gasoline 3 cents, 5 cents a gallon to use your paying at the pump. But in the meantime, he's draining reserves, which is part of their plan. If you can't afford to refill the reserves, you're going to go without. Putin has the right idea. Capture 2 nuclear reactors that supply energy to Western Europe and to Russia and Ukraine. He has the right idea. He's not going to use it to detonate a bomb. He's going to use it to blackmail people into saying, okay, you can have Moldova, you can have whatever you want, we'll lift the sanctions, give us oil, give us electricity, and we will turn a blind eye to your conquest. That's one theory. If China decides to go into Taiwan, what are they going to do about it? Do you think Australia and Japan are going to take on Japan or China? They could, but every wargaming says they'll get annihilated. And in Cyber Polygon, when they're doing the internet threats and the blackouts, what will happen to the world if that happens, if the internet's turned off and everything else? They did the same thing under Event 201 with a virus, a plague. So get ready for that coming, because when they war game it out, America's in a blackout and rioting and looting happen. Civil war breaks out, folks. It's not a conspiracy theory when you start seeing it before your eyes. And Klaus Swuab said, get ready for an angrier population. And there's plenty of anger going around. They've created the problem. The Hegelian dialectic, look it up. They create the problem, let you sweat, toil, fight, struggle, then come back with a solution that they created and control you. So they're divided America by race, by gender, by jab or no jab, to create the anger, to help them move forward with their agenda. And that's what's going on right now. If you don't believe me, just watch and see, read it. As soon as the Iranians are allowed to sell oil, they're going to put it towards their nuclear bomb, and Israel is going to not allow that to happen. There will be war. And if Iran gets the bomb first, they're going to put it right on Israel. And then they'll put it on us next. Get ready. You can defeat this by growing your own food, by being ready, by being prepared. Have it stored up. Talk to other people. Form communities, like-minded people. Together with the communications and everything else, we can turn this around. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Sorry about the wind. It's out of my control. Get yourself right with God. Get baptized. They can never take that away from you. Greg out.